Hey, my name is Amanda. I am a sophomore at Coastal Carolina University in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. My little sister Julie is a freshman at Radford University in Virginia, and we would like to get a tattoo together. The tattoo we would like to get is similar to this one, and we would like it on our lower left abdomen, about 3 to 5 inches long and black and gray. The artist I have chosen is Chris Garber, but I'm open to any of them because they all rock. The reason we would like to get this tattoo is because we have lost both of our big brothers. I'm 19 years old, and I was born third out of 4 children in my family, and I am now the oldest. 11 years ago, I lost my oldest brother, Joshua. He was on his way to Maryland for a church mission trip, and the driver fell asleep and rolled the van down the highway. None of them were wearing a seatbelt, so everyone was thrown from the vehicle. But thank goodness Joshua was the only one that died, because I would never want anybody to have to go through what my family had to go through. Joshua was 13 years old and died of severe brain damage. I keep a picture of him in my wallet so I can look at him every day, since I cannot see him face to face anymore. 2 weeks ago, I lost my other brother, Andrew. He was living in Colorado at the time, and he was skateboarding with a friend. He lost his balance and fell and hit the back of his head really hard. He had an immediate skull fracture and had to be rushed to the hospital. This is when my family was called, and my parents and I got on the first flight to Colorado. By the time we got there, Andrew was on his way out of surgery. None of the medication was working, and the cranial pressure just kept increasing. So they removed 40% of the right side of his skull in order to reduce the swelling. We would begin to pray over Andrew, hoping that he would come through. We had friends join us. We would make a circle around his bed, and we would pray. When we would open our eyes, we would see a tear roll down the side of his face. This meant to me that Andrew saw heaven, and he saw how perfect it was. And he didn't want to come back, but he was going to miss his family. On August 12th, the doctor told me and my parents that Andrew was unresponsive and he was considered brain dead. I went to his bedside and I bent over next to his ear and I told him that I loved him very much and that I was going to see him again someday. Leaving Andrew was the hardest thing I had ever done, because I had already said goodbye once and I didn't want to have to say it again. Andrew was 22 years old and he died of severe brain damage just like Joshua. I keep a picture on my desk of Andrew before he went to Colorado. This is Andrew with his 8-month-old son, Dylan Chase Andrew Riddle, and our father. Not only did Julie and I lose 2 big brothers, but we lost our best friends. Joshua and Andrew are the reason Julie and I are who we are today, and we want to honor them, honor their memory with this tattoo. The sword in the tattoo represents the sword Andrew had tattooed on his back. On the blade it says, "In God we trust," but Julie and I want ours to say Wood. Our last name is Wood, and Andrew was the last male, so we have no one else to carry on our name. So Julie and I want to do it, and our tattoo. We want to honor our family by continuing on the name. The angel wings represent the tattoo Andrew wanted to get, but was not able to afford it before he died. He showed me a picture of the one he wanted, so that's the one I want to get too. The top says RIP, and the bottom has their initials and their ending date. JTW 7/23/96 and ASW 8/12/07. We believe that our story can inspire other people to be more safe, like wearing your helmet when you ride your bike or go skateboarding, and to buckle up whenever you're in a car, no matter who's driving. We would love to honor our brothers, and we would love to honor their memory and to be able to show people and explain to them how much these 2 boys were loved. Thank you for your time. and the opportunity to share my story.